Introducing Jorrverse. At Interality, we believe in bringing unique, immersive, and interactive experiences to users and enabling creators and brands with the infrastructure needed to build these experiences, develop, and distribute their IP. So, with this as our mission, we developed an alpha version in November 2022 and decided to roll out our first alpha launch with a leading Indian NFT community called JorrParivar, which is around 49 ETH volume traded on OpenSea as of today, founded and managed by Pratik, known as Digital Pratik, and a social media influencer. A quick brief into what JorrParivar is. JorrParivar launched their own metaverse with Interality called JorrVerse. It's an NFT project, and this particular JorrVerse or this metaverse or this virtual world was gated to this gold tier of NFT in their collection. So their collection has 1,000 plus NFTs, and everyone has a tier attached to it. I think it's bronze, silver, and gold. And this particular virtual world was limited to the gold NFT member holders. Around 200 plus NFTs are available in that particular segment. So here are some highlights from the virtual world itself. We wanted to host a movie premiere event at Virtual Land that is called JorrPark for their gold NFT members. The event was token gated for around 60 members who joined the Jorrverse and the virtual world. At the same time, community members engaged, participated, and connected and shared their experience on social media. A quick start with to everything with IP and content. We want to bring emphasis and focus on the fact that the characters from the JorrParivar collection were an integral part of the virtual world. NFT projects have long done the IP and content conversation. They want to use that as the fuel for building and reaching mass adoption, having access to people who are not a part of NFTs and crypto yet, and bringing attention to the ownership economy of this new medium, right? So NFT projects have been able to rally communities behind a common goal, character, theme, interest, and more. So similarly, JorrParivar was built around this IP that promotes various characteristics and personality traits that can benefit holders and community members. So holders usually acquire characters that they most resonate with and they think resembles them the most. For example, they have loyal puppy dog, they have a talented chimpanzee, they have an action taker khargosh, they have caring, daring, productive, focused leader. So if you're caring or you're action taker, you are talented, or you feel you're talented, you feel you're loyal, all of those things, you can then go and purchase these tokens and use them as your identity, or use them as a way to express the fact that this is what you believe in. So that's what most NFTs represent, right? Your expression in the virtual world and in the metaverse or on-chain as a collectible. So for example, here's a tweet by one of the participants, a view from the metaverse. They saw characters of JorrParivar, authentic content share, talented chimpanzee, and consistent GT inside the metaverse, and they loved the experience. So they were able to relate with it because they are also owners of those characters and assets. The JorrVerse is yet another medium to promote this particular IP, and it allows holders access to the same. So the world's various characters from the collection spread across, and holders could spot their favorite and share a glimpse of it on social media. So if they found, let's say for example, the content share, authentic content share, they could take a picture of it and share it on social media. And instead of just having a 2D version of their character on the NFT, they now had a 3D interactive version of the character that they could come close to in this virtual world and experience in an immersive sense, right? And here we are trying to expand the potential for on-chain IP. So that is, if you see, Digital Pratik himself made a tweet out about how we want to have intellectual property on smart contracts that is on-chain. So how do we bring all of these IP that has now been issued over the last couple of years, last 3 or 4 years, almost half a decade of NFTs being around, and now bringing all of that to, let's say, various mediums, could be social media, could be virtual worlds, and so on. So being able to bring them all on chain and using them in the best way possible, including in the metaverse, in virtual worlds, is the most exciting part over here. So we're trying to expand on that and make sure that those kind of tools are available to creators and brands to be able to pursue on-chain collectibles, on-chain IP. We had networking and community. So a lot of the virtual world's essence was based around the fact that community members or holders could now come together, form virtual groups, and experience the whole virtual world together, to be a part of it, and just share a lot of their thoughts about the space, about the characters, the theme, the virtual world that they believe in, the IP that they believe in, the individual characters, and the personality traits that they represent. The world is also gated, like I mentioned prior to this. NFT projects can release worlds with token gated access to a specific subset of holders from their collection or the entire collection. So let's say NFT project can say anyone who holds the NFT from this particular collection can be a part of this virtual world and interact with it, and anyone else who does not hold the NFT cannot be a part of this virtual world. So you can gate and create premium experiences for your holders, so it's quality and it's gated, and then you can do a lot more utility and exclusivity for that particular subset of holders that believe in you, believe in your project, and back you, right? So anyone can do this. They can token gate the experience, and not just NFT projects. Any brand, any project can release an NFT collection and token gate their access to the virtual world via that NFT. And who receives the NFT is completely up to you as a brand, right? So you could say anyone who's a paying customer above a certain amount, or after a certain point in time, or before a certain point in time, receives an NFT collection or receives one NFT from the collection and can now use the NFT to gain access to this virtual world and do fun activities. So you want to help brands build virtual worlds, expand their IP, find new distribution channels, issue collectibles, engage with their audience and community, and create a lasting sense of ownership, the brand IP and its familiarity, and cross over into this next generation of content creation in virtual worlds, immersive experiences, and interactive experiences on chain. So that's the goal of the virtual world, and I hope you like this quick video about what Jorrverse was.